the coming times.
Hare Krishna.
Om
Om
Ajnana
Jnana-timirandhasya
Timirandhasya
Jnananjana-shalakaya
Chakshurum
Militam
Militam
Yena
Yena
Tasmai
Tasmai
Shri
Shri
Gurave
Gurave
Namaha.
Namaha.
Namo
Nama
Om
Om
Vishnu
Vishnu
Padaya
Padaya
Krishna
Krishna
Presthaya
Presthaya
Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate
Srimate
Radhanatha
Radhanatha
Swami
Swami
Niti
Niti
Namine.
Namine.
Nama
Nama
Om
Om
Vishnu
Vishnu
Padaya
Padaya
Krishna
Krishna
Presthaya
Presthaya
Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate
Srimate
Jayapataka
Jayapataka
Swami
Swami
Niti
Niti
Namine.
Namine.
Nama
Namacharya
Acharya Padaya
Padaya
Nitai
Nitai
Kripa
Kripa
Pradayine
Pradayine
Gaura Katha
Gaurakatha
Namadaya
Namadaya
Nagara Grama Tarine.
Nagaragramatharine
Nama
Nama
Om
Om
Vishnu
Vishnu
Padaya
Padaya
Krishna
Krishna
Presthaya
Preshtaya
Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate
Srimate
Bhakti
Bhakti
Vedanta
Vedanta
Swami
Swami
Niti
Niti
Namine.
Namine.
Namaste
Namaste
Saraswati
Saraswati
Deve
Deve
Gauravani
Gauravani
Pracharine
Pracharine
Nirvishesha
Nirvishesha
Shunyavadi
Shunyavadi
Paschatya
Paschatya
Deshatarine.
Deshatarine
Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda
Shri
Shri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhara
Shrivasadi
Srivasadi
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna. We welcome all of our YouTube live listeners, our listeners over Facebook Live, and our listeners over Zoom. Welcome to all of you to this day 31 of Shri Vraja Mandala Parikrama, the final day of Shri Vraja Mandala Parikrama, where we will be completing our parikrama and also completing part 2 of the glorious life of Tulasi Devi.
So can we have the slideshow, please? Yesterday we stayed at Raval, the birthplace, the appearance place of Srimati Radharani, and we discussed Tulsi Katha and the realizations. Today we walk from Raval to Mathura. This is a 11-kilometer walk to our final destination of Mathura. If we can please, yes, the slideshow. And we'll be going to Vishram Ghat, which is the place where we started our Vrajamandal Parikrama for. If you remember, the first couple of days we did the internal Vrindavan Parikrama, the Panchakroshi Parikrama. After that, we came to Mathura. And at Vishram Ghat, we took the vow of the Sankalpa of performing the Vrajamandal Parikrama at Yamuna. From there, the Vrajamandal Parikrama started. We went to Madhuvan and to the place where Narad Muni met Prahlad Maharaj and all of that. From there, now we are coming back to the same Vishram Ghats. Next slide, please. As you can see, it's a short distance. It's just crossing the Yamuna Pul or the Jamuna Bridge from Raval to Mathura. It's 11 kilometers. On the way, of course, there are several temples. One temple that I remember very much is the Baladev temple, which we will come to later. Next slide, please. So this is the walk from Raval. We walk across Yamuna till we reach a point where we cross the Yamuna bridge, and then it's a short walk to Vishram Ghat, our starting place of Sankalpa. We take bath there and go forward from there. But today we will reach Vishram Ghat, which is on the top end of the slide, and then we will sit there, and before we complete our parikrama, we will hear the Tulasi Shaligram Vivah pastime. After that, we will take bath and then perform Tulsi Shaligram, Tulasi Puja at that point.
Hare.
Next slide, please. So this is where these are some of the slides inside the tent. Generally, we would, during the Vrajamandal Parikrama, the devotees would come to dismantle the tent at about 4:35 a.m. 6 a.m. the yatra would start, everyone, but 5 a.m. everyone had to keep their bags packed and be ready. So we would all wake up at 2:30 a.m. It was very, very easy to wake up at 2:30 a.m. because of the fresh air, We were well rested, even though we had walked several miles every day. But just in the fresh air of Brajadham, in the fields, sleeping in the tent, it was very fresh. 2:30 a.m. We go take bath and come back, complete our rounds. By then, devotees come to dismantle the tent, and we continue chanting and walk. At 6 a.m. the yatra starts. Next slide, please.
So this is inside the tent. We are all resting in Raval. All of this was happening.
This is where Baba is with lots of walking and things like that. This is where there is some soothing to the lotus feet. Next slide, please. This is just some relaxation in whatever way possible. This is the VIP tent arrangement.
Radha Sham Sundar tent.
Radha Sham Sundar tent. But then there are other tents. Several times in other regular tents, actually devotees, there are 8 to 12 devotees. They may not have beds, but they may have some bedding mattresses where 8 to 12 devotees stay together. Prabhus on Prabhu's side and Mataji's in separate tents. But in Radha Sham Sundar tents, families could stay together. So this is that particular arrangement in Vraja Mandala Parikrama. Next slide, please. So now we walk from Raval to Sri Mathura Dham.
Jai Shri Gaurnitai ki jai.
As we walk from Raval to Mathura to following in the footsteps of Lord Gauranga, next slide, please. We stop through a few villages and slowly, as we are walking, next slide, please, we finally enter into the city of Mathura, passing through the markets and come to this final bridge over River Jamuna. This is Jamuna Pul. We are walking. There is a walkway. Next slide, please. There is a walkway next to this Jamuna bridge where we can all walk. And while we were walking here, suddenly I felt some sensation on my feet. And then this dog Prabhu, he passed by me. He was just jogging and he just brushed by me. And I was like, whoa. And then it was so fortunate to have darshan of dog Prabhu. Even in the Jamuna pool, he completed the entire parikrama all the way from Vishram Ghat back to Vishram Ghat, crossing the Jamuna bridge. That was just so amazing, just feeling like paying obeisances to his 4 lotus feet. Next slide, please. So now, finally, we take a right at the end of the bridge. We come upon the ghats like the Dhruva Ghat, Pipaleshwar Mahadev Ghat, which we had crossed while on the first day, on the third day of the parikrama, but first day after the Sankalpa. Dhruva Ghat, Pipaleshwar Ghat, Mahadev Ghat, and finally we arrive at Vishram Ghat. While sitting here at Vishram Ghat on the banks of the Jamuna, which is considered to be the most secure bank in the 3 worlds, the bank of Jamuna. There are so many different banks. We put our money in, we put our hard-earned efforts in, but sometime or the other, they go away. Ultimately, at the time of death, everything is lost. But if we invest in the bank of Jamuna, then it's an eternal investment. Even if our bodies are taken away, this investment, the credit of this investment goes along with our soul. So we sit on the side of this ghat, and while having this beautiful darshan, let us complete our katha of Srimati Tulasi Maharani.
Jai Yamuna Maiya ki jai.
So we can stop our slideshow here.
So yesterday we heard that how Srimati Tulasi Devi got married to Shankachuda in Badrikashram. So although Tulsi Maharani had performed, great tapasya in Badrikashram to get the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, as her husband, but then Lord Brahma came to her and explained to her that Sudama has come as Shankachuda and he desires you as his wife. So please, first please allow me to fulfill, you know, his desire. You fulfill his desire because he's equal in valor to Lord Narayan. So therefore, Tulsi Devi agreed, and Lord Brahma assured her that, right, you will see that how Lord Narayan will also fulfill your desire to become your husband. So first, let us fulfill the desire of Shankachuda, who is Sudama, who wants you to be his dearly beloved wife. So then, Shankachuda and Tulasi Devi, they got married at Badrikashram. And then this beautiful couple, after several months of, traveling to various beautiful, beautiful holy places, they then came to the kingdom. Shankachuda brought Tulasi Devi to his kingdom. And as we had concluded in yesterday's session, that Shankachuda, he enjoyed his kingdom for one entire Manvantara, which is 432,000 years. So he had, because he was a powerful Danava. So he had gained control over all the Devatas. He had actually taken, the position of, and all the riches from the Devatas. He had taken everything. He had, just defeated the Devatas, drove them off from the heavenly planets.
Actually, in one day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus, and Brahma lives for 1,000 Mahayugas, which is 4.32 billion years. And 14 Manus means every Manu gets 71 Mahayugas. 71 Mahayugas is 71 times 4.32 million years. That is the duration of the reign of Shankachuda.
Can imagine how great of a, time that he was there in the material world.
However, it was not even a moment when he came back from Goloka Vrindavan.
So Shankachuda, the demigods, because Shankachuda was troubling them so much, all the devatas headed by Indra, they approached Lord Brahma. Then Lord Brahma, what should we do? What can we do? Please give us our positions back. Do something about the Shankachuda. Lord Brahma, he said, oh yeah, it's a real, bad thing. So let's go to Lord Shiva. So Lord Brahma brought all the devatas to Lord Shiva. And then Lord Shiva said, yeah, well, we definitely need to do something about it. So let's go to Lord Vishnu. And then Lord Shiva, along with Lord Brahma and all the devatas, they came to the banks of the ocean of milk, Kshira Sagara, to see Lord Vishnu.
Then Lord Vishnu assured the demigods, I will take care of the situation. And he gave his trident to Lord Shiva to fight against Shankachuda. But Vishnu said, go back and attack Shankachuda. Shankachuda, he is unconquerable because of two reasons. Lord Vishnu said, the first reason that he's unconquerable is that he wears a protection shield around his neck. And the second most important reason is his wife's chastity. These two things are protecting Shankachuda. You will never be able to defeat Shankachuda as long as he has these two things. But don't worry, I will take care of both of these things. Shiva, Lord Shiva, you will be able to kill Shankachuda. You just engage in fighting. I will take care of the rest. So this is when we surrender to the Lord. That's what he always does. Lord Shiva and the demigods, Devatas, they did not know what plan Vishnu has. They had faith in Vishnu's words that I will take care of the rest. I will do something or the other. You don't have to even know what happened. You just engage in battle. Now, some of us who have this controlling propensity, we want to know what is the exact plan? When we are battling, what will you do here? And what time will you do it? Will it happen at the time when we are about to kill him? What if he kills us before you are able to execute your plan? These are all mental speculations. For a devotee, Krishna has said, I will take care. Bas. That's it. That is the faith that we have. And then Krishna will do his magic at his own time. It may not be at uh, based on what we think it is. It is definitely based on what he thinks is the best time. So we just have faith in Krishna. He's doing the best. He said he will take care of it. Konteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. My devotee never perishes. This is Krishna's this is Krishna's conviction. This is his promise. We have to have faith in his promise, but he will complete the promise on his own terms. We should not impose our terms on Krishna to complete his promise. As long as we have that faith, the demigods, Lord Shiva, they had that faith. They went, Lord Shiva, Vishnu has said, they went to the battle and started engaging with Shankachuda, which they know they're going to lose, but they know Vishnu will take care and he will not allow them to lose. The gods are stacked against them. So then, following the instructions of Lord Vishnu, all the demigods, they were headed by Lord Shiva. They all gathered outside the kingdom of Shankachuda. They sent him a message. Come on, come for a battle. Hearing this, Tulasi Devi, the wife of Shankachuda, was very greatly disturbed. My husband is leaving. And she had an inkling that something inauspicious may happen. And Shankachuda assured her, don't worry, I will be back. And he left to battle with the demigods. There, on the battlefield, a great battle ensued between the Devatas and Shankachuda. Meanwhile, here, Lord Vishnu was playing his own services.
So, when the battle was being engaged, Lord Shiva did not join in. Lord Shiva is said that he sat in meditation under a banyan tree on the battlefield, in the side of the battlefield. So, all the other devatas were engaged in the battlefield, but Lord Shiva still did not enter into the battlefield. He was just sitting and meditating on Lord Vishnu. He was waiting for the sign from Lord Vishnu that because Lord Vishnu said, I will give you the sign, you will know when you have to attack Shankachuda. So Lord Vishnu, he disguised himself as an old Brahmana and he came to Shankachuda. And he approached Shankachuda and said, my dear Shankachuda, you're such a nice, generous, we are a very generous personality. I want something in charity from you. Can you give me some charity? And Shankachuda, looking at that old man, he could immediately guess that this is Lord Vishnu. And he said, yes, what do you want, Brahman Devta? What can I do for you? And then Lord Vishnu, disguised as the Brahmana, he said, I want your amulet, the kavacha that is protecting you, the amulet that is protecting you. I want that. Give me that. And then Shankachuda, he did not raise even one question. He did not say, why? If I give this, what will happen to me? He did not say anything. He just said, oh, you want this? Sure. That is how, these great devotees are. They never question the Lord that why? Why are you doing this to me, O Lord? I have done so much for you. Why are you putting me in this kind of condition? They never ask that question. They know because the Lord can never do any harm to the devotee. So Shankachuda, he had the faith that even though the Lord is taking away his protection shield, his kavacha, his amulet that is protecting him, he knew that the Lord's protection is greater than that of that amulet also. He had that faith in Krishna. So Shankachuda just removed the kavacha and handed it over to the Brahmana. And then the Brahmana, he blessed Shankachuda, and then, he left from that place. And as soon as, the Brahmana left, Lord Shiva was given the signal that one down, one more to go. One condition is down. Now, the second thing that was protecting Shankachuda is Tulasi Devi's chastity. You see, a woman's chastity is something so great that it protects the husband. The chastity of the woman is so powerful that it protects the husband from all evil, from all, bad, envious natures, everything. the chastity of the wife, yeah, influences, evil influences. The chastity of the wife protects the husband. So
And
therefore,
likewise, the husband as well
yes, the
protects
husband as
the
well
wife.
protects the wife. So there's mutual protection. The husband protects by his strength, the wife protects through her chastity. So that's how there is mutual, protection between the husband and wife. So Lord Vishnu, he had, taken away the amulet protection of Shankachuda. And then, he signaled to Lord Shiva saying that I'm now going to take care of the second one. So then Lord Vishnu, he assumed the form of Shankachuda. He assumed the form of exactly like Shankachuda. Now, this pastime, as we even gave the disclaimer yesterday, it may look, a lot of questions may arise in our mind. Now, why did Krishna do this? Why did, Srimati Radharani have to do like this? Why she cursed? Why did Lord Vishnu do like this? But it is, we will see in the end how everything, works out. This jigsaw puzzle that is questioning in our minds right now, please wait and you will see how this becomes a beautiful picture at the end of the session. So Lord Vishnu, he assumed the form of Shankachuda, and as Shankachuda, Lord Vishnu created an entire scene as if he's coming back victorious from the battle. So Lord Vishnu, he, arranged, Shankachuda with all the armies, and, they were all in pomp and merry. They were celebrating as if Shankachuda has won the battle. And the word reached Tulasi Devi that, oh, your husband, he's coming back from the battlefield. He has become victorious and he's coming back. And Tulasi Devi was so happy. She was decorating her palace and, getting ready to welcome her husband back from the battlefield. And then Lord Vishnu, disguised as Shankachuda, came, and Tulasi Devi came out and did tilak for him and garlanded him, and then she took him inside, and Shankachuda, Lord Vishnu, he met with everybody, and then he took Tulasi Devi by the hand and went to their inner chambers. And when Tulasi Devi was with, Lord Narayan, who is disguised as Shankachuda, as soon as Lord Narayan, as Shankachuda, tried to be intimate with Tulasi Devi, she could immediately understand that this is not my husband. Because a chaste woman, she knows how the husband behaves, how the husband is, with her. She knows everything. So by the dealings, the intimate dealings, the way Lord Vishnu, as Shankachuda, was behaving with her, she could understand that you are not my husband. And right at that time on the battlefield,
Lord Shiva, he used the trident given by Lord Vishnu, threw it at Shankachuda. Shankachuda understood his end has come because he did not have the amulet. And somehow the Paramatma inspired to him that his end has come. He got down from his chariot, even though he was a demon in the demon clan. He fixed his mind on the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, taking shelter. Gopinath, amar bharosha tumi, tomar charane, loinu sharan, tomar charane, loinu sharana, tomar kinkora ami, Gopinath. This is how we take shelter of the Lord. I'm just taking shelter, absorbing myself in remembering your lotus feet, not just the form of your lotus feet, but lotus feet signifies service. Lotus feet means service. Who are at the lotus feet of the Lord? The Vaishnavas. Service to Vaishnavas, service to the Lord, just like Lakshmi Devi does. That is the real meaning of fixing our mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. So absorbing ourselves in the thoughts of service to Krishna and also meditating on the lotus feet form of Krishna as well, meditating on the chanting of the Lord as a service of the Lord. At that very moment, when he fixed his mind on the lotus feet of the Lord, the trident hit Shankachura. This trident burned him completely. After Shankachura's body was burned to ashes, Lord Shiva went to the site. He collected the ashes and the bones of Shankachura and scattered them in the ocean. In the ocean, the bones of Shankachura became manifest again as Shankha, as the conch shells. The conch shell that we blow is none other than the bone of Shankachura, the bones, the remains. And Shankachura is none other than Sudama in Goloka Vrindavan. So, meanwhile,
in the palace, Tulasi Devi was crying very bitterly, and she was almost unconscious because she knew that her chastity has been violated and that her husband is dead. She knew that. She came to know that. And then she just fainted. And then Lord, Shankachura, he just picked her up and then, brought her back to external consciousness. And then, Tulasi Devi said, "Who are you? You are not my husband. Who are you?" And then Lord Vishnu manifested, his four-handed form, and then he said that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and you desired me as your husband. And Tulasi Devi told him that, "My Lord, how can you be so stone-hearted? How can you be so cruel? How can you be so stone-hearted that you came, and you violated my chastity and thus you killed my husband? How could you do this, my Lord?" Tulasi Devi questioned the Lord. And Lord Narayan just smiled and he said, "My dear Vrinda, my dear Tulasi, you are extremely dear to me because you are the supreme most chaste woman. And your chastity cannot be violated because I am your husband. I have not violated, and nor has your husband actually died, because your husband is going to be eternally united with you." And Tulsi Devi said, "My Lord, you are like a stone. Your heart is like stone. I curse you. May you become a stone. I curse you to become a stone." So then Lord Vishnu said, "Okay, I accept your curse. That from today I will accept that I will be worshipped in the form of a stone." And he said that your hair, because I'm going to take you back with me to the spiritual world, but your body of Tulasi, your hair will be transformed into the beautiful Tulasi plant, the Lord said. And your body will be transformed into the most sanctifying river called as Gandaki, which will be flowing in the borders of Nepal. So your body will be transformed into Gandaki river. Your hair will be transformed into the Tulasi plant. And I, being cursed by you as the stone, I will stay on your banks, always by your body. I will always stay there. And my worship as Shaligram will not be complete without your leaves, your Tulasi leaves. And as I said, that your husband, Shankachuda, your second husband, Shankachuda, because I'm your first husband, your second husband, Shankachuda, you will continue to serve me along with your husband, because my worship is not going to be complete without both of you. So as Shaligram Shila, we take water in the conch shell, that is Shankha. We take water in the Shankha, we put Tulasi leaf in the water, and then we give Abhishek, bath, to Shaligram Shila. That is how the Lord kept Shankachuda, Shankha and Tulasi Devi united in his service eternally. So this is the glory of the life of Tulasi Devi. And of course, at the end of her, Tulasi Devi immediately, she, her hair transformed into the beautiful Tulasi plant. The Lord said that, my worship is not going to be complete without your leaves. That's how dear you are to me. and you come back with me to the spiritual world. Her body transformed into the Gandaki river. The Lord manifested as Shalagram, and Shankachuda came as Shankha. And along with Tulasi Devi, they till today and for all eternity, they will continue to serve Sri Shaligram. So this is the glorious day that this pastime took place of, finally Lord Vishnu getting married to Tulasi Devi, and then taking her back home, back to Godhead, to the spiritual world, to Goloka Vrindavan as Vrinda Devi, back again. They go back to the spiritual world along with Sudama also. So this is how, the entire pastime manifested. And this is how, Tulasi Devi, continues to serve in the spiritual world as well as here in the material world as well. So actually, all women, all chaste women are said to have two husbands. Krishna said at this time to Tulasi Devi that all chaste women are supposed to have two husbands. One, our first husband is Krishna, who is our first protector. And then the second husband is Krishna's representative, who is taking care of us on behalf of Krishna. That is our husband who is taking care of us currently on behalf of Krishna. So this is how a chaste woman, they function in the Vedic system.
So on this most auspicious day of Tulasi Shaligram Vivaha, let us chant the 8 beautiful names of Srimati Vrinda Devi. So we will chant one name, and all of you can repeat after that. Vrindavani.
Vrindavani.
One who first manifested in Vrindavan. Vrinda.
Vrinda.
The goddess of all planets. Vishva Pujita.
Vishva Pujita.
One who the whole universe worships. Pushpasara.
Pushpasara.
The topmost of all flowers, without whom Krishna does not like to look upon other flowers. Nandini.
Nandini.
She gives happiness to everyone. Krishna Jivani.
Krishna Jivani.
The life and soul of Lord Krishna. Vishvapavani.
Vishvapavani.
One who purifies the 3 worlds. Tulasi.
Tulasi.
One who has no comparison. Srimati Vrinda Devi ki jai. Can we have the slideshow again, please?
So now that we have completed listening to the katha of Sri Tulsi Maharani along with Shaligram and with Shankachuda, now let us take part in the Jamuna and complete our Sankalpa. Next slide, please.
This is the Vishram Ghat. We pay obeisances to this Vishram Ghat. We pay obeisances to Jamuna Maya before we enter the Vishram Ghat waters. Next slide, please. And now as we enter, let us take 3 dips in Jamuna with utter gratefulness and gratitude for allowing us to complete this Manasa Vraja Mandala Parikrama. Without the mercy of Yamuna Devi, we couldn't have completed it. We prayed at the beginning of our Sankalpa, we prayed to Yamuna Devi, please allow us to complete all these 31 days without a break and protect us. So we, from all obstacles on the path of Vraja Mandala Parikrama. And now that we are back, Yamuna Devi has fulfilled our spiritual desire. So out of utter gratefulness and dependence on Mother Yamuna, understanding that we actually do not deserve to perform this Vraja Mandala Parikrama. We never deserved it. But because of her mercy, we are, and the mercy of our spiritual masters, we are somehow given this, out of our love, given this opportunity to complete it. So out of gratefulness, we take 3 dips in Mother Jamuna, praying for her blessings to allow us to maintain this Vraja Mandala in our hearts, as this consciousness of Vraja Mandala, Krishna consciousness, Vrindavan consciousness, Vraja Mandal consciousness, even after the Vraja Mandal is complete, when we are performing, when we are engrossed in our daily activities, let us allow to be internally deeply absorbed in all the pastimes that we heard here in the Vraja Mandala. Shri Mother Yamuna ki jai. Next slide, please. So here we are all, you can find, try to see if you can see yourself in one of this crowd performing this, completing the Vraja Mandala Parikrama and blissfully ecstatic in utter gratitude. Gratitude and gratefulness comes from 2 things. One is when we understand the value of what we get. And second, when we understand that I did not do anything to deserve that great thing, but most importantly, to understand the value of what we have. This value of Krishna consciousness, value of Vrajamandal Parikrama. Not everyone is allowed, only those who are chosen by Srimati Radharani and Srimati Vrinda Devi are allowed to perform this Vrajamandal Parikrama. And why she chose us, we have no idea, because we don't deserve it. But this is the most valuable gift in the entire planet. Next slide, please.
So this is the way we, this is the main objective of meditation upon Brajamandala, that we may always remember Sri Sri Radha Krishna and never forget them.
Next slide.
Jai.
Shri Vrajamandal Parikrama ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Shri Jugal Kishore ki
Jai.
Shri Shri Kishore Kishori ki
Jai.
Thank you so much for allowing us to complete this Vrajamandal Parikrama. Next slide, please.
So let us pray to the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani, that her lotus feet is our only shelter. It is the only way that we can actually get the benediction of receiving Krishna's mercy, Krishna Prema. This lotus feet is our only objective. So please let us, beg at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani for service to Sri Guru and Krishna, so that we may please them. Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Next slide, please.
This is how even Krishna is serving Srimati Radharani, by making her wear the anklets on her lotus feet.
Jai Shri Radhe Shyam ki Jai.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Next slide, please.
So the objective of our life, the 2 lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. This is the only thing that we beg here while we are completing our Brajamandala. On this most auspicious day of Sri Rasa Purnima, we beg their lordships to always allow us to meditate on this beautiful lotus feet. May we never forget Krishna. May we always remember Krishna. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Next slide, please. So this was
where we came. We started from Raval, paying obeisances to Srimati Radharani, her appearance place, and we crossed the Jamuna bridge and arrived at Vishram Ghat. And today is also Tulasi Shaligram Vivah. Next slide, please. So this is the completion of all the petals of the lotus of Sri Vraja Mandala, and we can have this in our memories for eternity. This is now what we have done this entire month, is imprinted into our soul for eternity. Wherever we go, in this life or in the next life, this will remain with us. And we will not know why we are feeling so attracted to Vraja, why we are feeling so attracted to Krishna and Radharani. But this would be the underlying cause. Next slide, please. So we end our Vraja Mandala Parikrama here and continue. This Vraja Mandala Parikrama can never end, actually. We continue the Vraja Mandala Parikrama in our hearts, in our minds, internally absorbed in all the wonderful, remembering all the pastimes as we are engaged in the other activities and responsibilities of this material world. We should always reside in our hearts. We are where our thoughts are. We are where our consciousness is. We are not in the physical location where we sit. We are in the place where our consciousness is. So let us pray that our consciousness be forever absorbed in Shri Vrajadham. So we can end the slideshow here. And now, for the most exciting part of this today, is the marriage of Tulasi and Shaligram. The wonderful kids had prepared an invitation flyer.
So we are very grateful to Kirti and to Garima for very wonderfully creating. So talented these kids are that they created. Can we show can we just have a screen share if possible of the beautiful wedding invitation that was designed by Kirti and Garima, inviting all of us to dress up nicely and come for the beautiful wedding of Shri Tulsi Maharani and Shaligram Shila. So we thank all the children. This actually Kirti Garima have done this on behalf of all the children of the Bhakti Mellows group. So here it is. This is the beautiful, beautiful wedding invitation. So beautifully designed by Kirti and Garima. We thank you so much for doing this. Thank you, Garima. Thank you, Kirti, and all the children. So now we will go and perform Tulasi Puja. Right after the Tulasi Puja, we will show what we are going to be doing. We will show what we will be doing in the coming few days. What you have selected, about the poll, what you did, and what we have selected by your choice, so that we have a video presentation for all of you that we will show you. And right after that, we will open the lines for sharing your realizations during this Vraja Mandala Parikrama. So here we go.
Vrindaye
Tulsidevyay Priyay Keshavasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradadevi Satyavathyay Namo Namaha. Vrindhyay Tulsidevyay Priyay Keshavasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradadevi Satyavathyay Namo Namaha. Vrindhyay Tulsidevyay Priyay Keshavasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradadevi Satyavathyay Namo Namaha. Vishnu Bhakti Pradadevi Rivo Namo Namo Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namo Radha Krishna Seva Babu E Abhilashi Radha Krishna Seva Babu E Abhilashi Je tomar sharan loy tara vansh purna hoy kripa kori koro tare Vrindavanavasi Murai Abhilash Bilash kunje diyo vas Nayane herivo sada Jugala ruparasi Namo Namo Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namo এই নিবেদন ধরো সখীর অনুগত করো সেবায় অধিকার দিয়ে করো নিজ দাসী সেবায় অধিকার দিয়ে করো নিজ দাসী নমো নমো তুলসী কৃষ্ণ প্রেয়সী নমো নমো এই নিবেদন ধরো সখীর অনুগত করো সেবায় অধিকার দিয়ে করো নিজ দাসী দিন কৃষ্ণ দাসী কই এই জন মোরা হয় শ্রী রাধা গোবিন্দ প্রেমে সদা জন ভাসি নমো নমো তুলসী কৃষ্ণ প্রেয়সী নমো নমো यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Vrinde Devi Jaya, Tulsi Maharani Jaya, Vrinde Devi Jaya, Tulsi Maharani. जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय श्री वृंदे वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश च विष्णु भक्ति प्रद देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश च विष्णु भक्ति प्रद देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश च विष्णु भक्ति प्रद देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः विष्णु भक्ति प्रदायिनी श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्रील गुरुदेव की जय जय निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे हरि 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 बोल Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna. So now we request if we can show the video before we open up the lines. Can we please show the video of what is coming up, and then we can open up the lines for listening to everyone's realizations. Hare Krishna.
How many times have we been distracted in the chanting of our japa, Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Do we experience our minds wandering off, we dozing off, and doing so many other different kinds of activities while chanting our japa?
Is it possible for us to experience that when we are chanting the holy names of Krishna, Krishna is dancing on our tongues, just like he danced on the roofs of Kaliya?
And just like Krishna kicked out all the poison from Kaliya and he removed all of his negativity, Krishna is actually, when he is dancing on our tongue, when we are saying Hare Krishna, he is dancing on our tongue, and Krishna will be able to take off all our negativities and transform our negative emotions into pure, spiritual, positive emotions.
Srila Prabhupada says that 99% of our spiritual advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on our chanting.
Please join us for this Japa workshop so we can all learn from each other and we can all enhance our japa together.
We eagerly look forward to seeing you in this japa mantra meditation session.
Hare Krishna.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Radha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakti Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Haribol, Haribol.
And we'd like to thank Benita Mataji and Nikhil Prabhu for creating this video and editing it. And we will start this japa session from December 7th onwards for the next 10 sessions after that. So please join this workshop, based on all of your feedback. This is what is coming next.
Haribol. Okay, so now we can open up the lines. Yes, can we please have Ma Baba? They are, showing us the last day today. We offer Malati flower to the, the lotus head of Krishna. So Ma Baba, please, can you come and show all of us the Malati flowers to be offered to Krishna? Today, last day of Bhishma Panchaka. Baba, you can turn on your mic. Hare Krishna.
So if not, then we can continue with the realization.
No, okay.
Hare
Can you
Krishna.
see? Because, can you see?
No, we can see you, not the flower.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
You can see.
Yes. Jai Malati. So this Malati flower is to be offered to the head of Krishna. So let us all take these Malati flowers and offer it to Krishna's head. Thank you so much, Ma Baba. We are so grateful.
And Malati leaf.
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
And this is Malati leaf.
Jai. Haribol. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. So we'll open the lines for your realizations. I guess Jamuna Ras Mataji, if you're here, we can start with you and then open up for anyone else who'd like to share your realizations today. And also in the realizations, apart from what you want to speak from your heart, if you can also share some things that that we can improve our services to you, that would also be helpful. Something that you expected, you thought it would have been nice if this would be there. Please share with us, and we are happy to implement it as much as possible.
Hare Krishna. So is Jamuna here? Jamuna Ras Mataji and Pran Govinda Prabhu? We just thought we can ask you first since...
Yeah.
Yes. Pranath Govinda Prabhu. Yes, they are here. Can we please unmute them? Pranath Govinda Das and Jamuna. You can unmute yourself, Prabhu. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam, please accept our humble obeisances. All glory to Prabhupada. Can you hear us, Prabhu?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, expressing gratitude to both of you for all these, effort taken. The virtual yatra, it was, like never imagined, never thought that it will be like we really see all the places, visit all. Jamuna was just saying prior to this that do you think it is possible to complete all these places in 1 month? I said impossible. And then to go all, you require a lot of time. And I remember last year we went to Vraja Parikrama with devotees, and in 1 week we could hardly cover any place. So thank you so much for allowing us and taking us along with you. As Prabhuji was saying just prior to this, that it is not required where we are physically, but it all depends where is our consciousness, where we put our mind into. And by mercy of you both, we are actually able to visualize, we are able to put our mind, we are able to put our consciousness in all these holy places, and remember the Lord, remember his pastime. And we beg that as Mataji you were saying, that if you can, we can physically also go one day with this entire group and add more and more devotees into it and have this parikrama. That will be my sincere desire that we can do. But even this is giving us the same nectar, same taste, and same happiness from within, which we are enjoying every moment when we go and visit these places. So we are expressing our, again we are saying that we are so fortunate to be part of this program and to part of this like devotee group, and we are able to get the nectar every day. So from Jamuna's side and our side, we are expressing again and again our gratitude. Only one request we will have, Prabhu, that I know you both are taking a lot of effort to put everything in place and arranging it. So our sincere gratitude for that. And please, Prabhu, continue, because in this situation of this current situation which we are going through, to be honest, we don't see any hope. Temples are locked, shut down. We have been going to Jagannath Puri like every week, but they don't allow us to go in. We're not able to visit any ISKCON temples here. They have closed their door. We just stand outside. And to continue devotional service, to continue the nourish the faith, you all are doing. Like you are helping us to remain in the Krishna consciousness and continue doing the devotional service. I must tell you, even if prior to this also we have not done that much devotional service, or we are not engaged that much, we are not doing so much hearing, we are not doing so much chanting, what we are doing in this time, even though the situation is opposite. So, and we are really grateful that you have taken this service and you are engaging all of us from core of our heart. We are again expressing our gratitude. Thank you so much. Vrindavan Dham ki. I just want to end by 2 lines of glorifying Radha Krishna and Vrindavan. Jaya Radhe Jayo Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Sri Govinda Gopi Natha Madana Mohan, Syama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan, Jaha Sab Leela Kailo Sri Nanda Nanda, Sri Nanda Yashoda Jaya Jaya Gopaga.
Rivo.
Beautiful, beautiful singing.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very,
Thank
very
you
much
so
from the
much.
heart. Thank you for sharing.
We're very grateful.
Both of you, हमारा वृंदावन हमारे लिए एक मिस्ट्री हो गई. हम गए, सोचा भी नहीं था, लेकिन हर एक मंदिर में इतने सुंदर दर्शन हुए, इतने सुंदर, ऐसा लगा था कि हमारे इलाका कोई है ही नहीं वहाँ. इतना अच्छा लगा वृंदावन जाके.
वापस वृंदावन का मौसम, वृंदावन की हवा ही कुछ ऐसी अलग है। यहाँ मैं बैठी हूँ लेकिन वहां के बारे में सोचती हूँ कि मैं कब वहां जाऊंगी, कब वहां दौड़ के मैं पहुंच जाऊं। मतलब वो 7 दिन मेरे लिए इतने प्रेशियस थे। मैंने प्राणनाथ को कहा कि मुझे वापस नहीं जाना है, कैंसिल द टिकट। बट वापस तो आना ही था क्योंकि ये हमारी कर्म भूमि है। बट कुछ तो है वहां पे। नहीं है यमुना का तट, आंखें बंद करती हूँ तो मैं देखती हूँ यमुना जी का तट है वहां। इतने ब्रजवासी, इतने अच्छे मतलब अभी तो मैं सब कुछ नहीं बता सकती, लेकिन ओवरऑल वो 7 दिन इतने प्रेशियस थे मेरे साल के। मैं बहुत फॉर्चुनेट हूँ और वो सब आप सबकी कृपा से, आप सब लोग की प्रेयर से हम लोगों का पॉसिबल हो पाया। सोचा भी नहीं था कि मंदिर जाते साथ ही खुल जाएंगे, सब कुछ ओपन, इतने अच्छे दर्शन, इतने अच्छे से सब कुछ इतना स्मूथ हुआ। राधा रानी ने एक एक सेवा हम लोगों को दी है वहां पर। मतलब यही भक्ति का है कि जब हम सिंसियरली भक्ति करते हैं और हम प्रे करते हैं, और वैष्णव प्रेयर, डिवोटीज प्रेयर, ये सब पॉसिबल हो पाया। गाय को फीड कर, इवन वहाँ ब्रजधाम में एक बच्ची आई मेरे साथ पढ़ने, मेरे पास पढ़ने के लिए 7 दिन। मैंने उसे पढ़ाया, माता जी मुझे पढ़ाएंगे, स्कूल बंद हो गया है। और मैंने सोचा नहीं था, मैंने ओके इट इज गुड, मुझे हर एक मौका दिया राधा रानी ने वहाँ सेवा करने का। सेवा सेवा सेवा। और माता जी मैं क्या कहूँ, माता जी प्रभु जी, यही राधा रानी की कृपा है। हम लोग इतना सब कुछ कर पाए। मुझे ऐसा भी लग रहा है कि मैं भाग जाऊँ। कभी कभी मैं इन्हें बोलती हूँ कि मैं भाग जाऊंगी एक दिन वृंदावन, एक दिन तो
नहीं नहीं नहीं, अगर हम घर में नहीं मिलेंगे तो समझना हम भाग गए
मैं
वहां।
वृंदावन में कहाँ हूँ इन्हें पता है। माता जी वृंदावन बहुत अलग है, वहाँ की हवा, वहाँ सुबह ही अपने आप मोर की आवाज। जिस दिन हम वृंदावन, इस्कॉन वृंदावन जा रहे थे गरगल आरती के लिए, सुबह सुबह जैसे ही निकले
तो
वैसे
आवाज
ही मोर की आवाज आई। मोर की आवाज आई पीछे से। मैं पीछे मुड़ के देखा, वैसे तो कुछ दिखा नहीं, लेकिन हाँ पीछे जंगल था। तो वहां पर ढेर सारे मोर, घंटी की आवाज। अचानक पीछे मुड़ के देखा, 4 बजे का टाइम था। माता जी सब कुछ, माता जी एक पता नहीं अभी यहाँ पर ऐसे है। असली गोलोक वृंदावन कितना कितना सुंदर होगा। भागवतम में लिखा है ये तो शैडो है गोलोक वृंदावन की। तो माता जी बहुत अच्छा लगता है वृंदावन। पता नहीं कब जाएंगे।
Hari Bol. Thank you so
थैंक
much.
यू माता
Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Before we have the hand raise of everyone, Bhakti Priya, Garima, Anjudi, Kirti, Parameshwari, Surid, I want to see, please forgive me, that I just want to see if Sulochana Mataji is here.
Because those who have not shared yesterday, we'd like to give them the chance first.
And
At the
then we'll come back to you. We promise we'll come back to you. But please don't, leave. But is Sulochana Mataji here?
And those who are sharing, we request them to please keep it limited to 2 minutes so that everyone can have an opportunity to share. We request that, please.
Is Sulochana Mataji here? Maybe not. Okay. So I think we were getting ready for a video. So either, okay, we can do the video.
This month has been extremely special for me because my family has participated with me. It's just been wonderful. We've been performing our team daily and serving with feeling the bliss of the experience. And you've both given us this. You have given us this. And we are eternally grateful. There's no words that can describe our gratitude. None whatsoever. And I didn't introduce myself in the beginning, but I'm Flavia. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haribo, Jai, Flavia ki Jai. I lovingly call her Rasarani. So my dearest Rasarani, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, beautiful.
Thank you for your wonderful video and your appreciations.
We are so
Hare
grateful. Haribol.
Sulochana Mataji, I think, just joined.
Sulochana
We'd like to
Mataji.
give, oh, sorry. Okay.
Right, and I just want to say thank you so much for the experience, the journey, this holy month, my financial aid, seeing all the different places. It felt like I've been there and I was there. So refreshing. I also want to thank you for letting me participate in the art team and the ceremony of that also. And just thank you for everything that you have provided and led us to. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That was so sweet.
I enjoyed especially the one about Krishna in the tree with his friends where he used to play. That was kind of cool. Thank you. I think Krishna, I just want to talk about how I like how the Rasi just enchanting make me feel good. Like I do some rounds of chanting during the day and it just makes me feel good and help me see better. And yeah, this just makes my heart and my whole body just feel better after chanting. And thank you very much for that. And Rasi, and I like taking care of Tulasi and little Tulasi plants. It's really nice.
Haribo, Haribo.
So sweet.
Yeah,
Wow.
very deeply touched.
This is the entire, family of Flavia, and we're so grateful. Hi, Krishna.
And I wanted to say thank you for allowing me and my family to participate in this Kartik month. And I felt very happy in being able to participate in RT and taking care of our plants with my family. It was a very uniting experience.
Thank you. Thank you, Flavia, Gloria, all of you. We are so grateful to you. Thank you. Thank you.
It shows how you all are practicing Krishna consciousness so nicely. Thank you for being a part of this family of Srila Prabhupada.
Jai. So all the kids, Bhakti Priya, Garima, Kirti, Surid, will definitely come to you, but we want to give chance to the others first. So please, if you can bear with us for a little time, Bacha, please give us a little time. We'll come to you right now. First, we'll start with Sulochana Mataji. Sulochana Mataji, if you can unmute yourself, you'd like to speak. 2 minutes. Sulochana Mataji, thank you, Bhakti Priya. Is Sulochana Mataji there? Or if not, Krishna Sharanam Prabhu? Krishna Sharanam Prabhu?
You can unmute yourself and speak.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. It's a wonderful journey for the past 55 days with all the devotees, especially like Garima, Tulasi, Kirti, and all wonderful Vaishnavas. We never had an opportunity to go on Parikrama. We have been to Vrindavan 3 times, but we just visited the main temples and never had a chance to go on Parikrama. It's an unforgettable experience. Beautiful pastimes of Krishna, Radha, Balram, Jagannath, everybody, all the devatas, all the Krishnas, all the Superlords. Melodious, ecstatic bhajans and kirtans all the time. Every day we watch and listen Parikrama and look at those beautiful pictures, almost like live, and we go to bed. Meditating on these pastimes, and we dream of them like being there all night. Appreciate all the work you're doing in preparing the program every day. I know it takes many hours and resources. Thank you for all the devotees for the service in helping this task. And thank you so much, Mataji and Prabhuji. You are so compassionate and working so hard to please Guru Maharaj and Prabhupada. We are very, very grateful to you. I'm sure you got all the blessings from Gauranga Prabhu and Sri Krishna and your Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji, for your service. Thank you again. Wonderful.
We seek your blessings, Prabhu, yours and Mataji's blessings. Please bless us.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sulochana Mataji, are you there yet? Can you speak? If not, Parameshwari? Parameshwari? You can unmute yourself. Okay, looks like Parameshwari is not able to unmute herself.
Yeah, I'm able to unmute now. Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, accept my humble obeisances. I don't want to take so much time. I just wanted to express my heartfelt gratitude. It was such a nice journey for last 30 days, and you brought so much nice experience and so much nice consciousness in my life, in our life. Actually, my husband also joining, but he couldn't join the question and answer session. But I want to share that this parikrama was so wonderful. This Manasik parikrama, as Prabhu was saying today, this Manasik parikrama, this holy month of Kartik, and I want to say that this parikrama not only take us to the places, your experience. It was my best part of this whole parikrama journey. That I got to know what to pray in the specific places and how to pray and which mode we should be on those specific places. On 2018, I did this whole parikrama Loknath Swami Maharaj group, but I just regretting that why I didn't get this opportunity to hear from you first. I would thought it would be better for me because I feel like other percent of people one day was saying that going to the holy places without knowing the places like tourism, like seeing all around. So it's my experience and my request to everyone, anyone before they join like me, before they join to the specific parikrama like Vrindavan, they should finish this entire Vraja Mandala Parikrama session. It's all recorded on YouTube. Everybody should listen because it's such a wonderful experience and wonderful mood you are giving, preparing us before entering to the holy realm. So thank you so much. Also, this parikrama fulfilled desire I had. He moved from Houston to Boston. Always appreciating both of you, and I had desire to be close to you. Actually, this class made me so close. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We are so grateful to you, Parameshwari, for everything. For you shared so many pictures also So we are very grateful to you for all of that. Thank you. Thank you.
And it's wonderful to know that in 2018 you also performed the Vraja Mandala Parikrama. Thank you for sharing that. Mother Flavia, we saw your video and we were just completely amazed. Do you want to add some more thing?
Yes, please.
If you can unmute yourself.
Flavia?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam Bodh. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Sulochana Mataji, yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Oh,
please speak.
Mataji, can I speak in Telugu?
Cheppandi.
ప్రభుజీ దండవత్ ప్రణామం ప్రభుజీ. నేను మిమ్మల్ని ఇదే ఫస్ట్ టైం మాట్లాడడం. మాతాజీతో ఇంతకు ముందు ఇంట్లో హౌస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేశారు, అప్పుడు కలిశాను ప్రభుజీ. చాలా చాలా బాగుంది మాతాజీ. మార్నింగ్ ఈ సెక్షన్ పరిక్రమ, మీరు అసలు నాకు అందులో ఇష్టమైనది పెయింటింగ్స్ మాతాజీ. మీరు ఎంత ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే కనిపిస్తోందో ఆ పెయింటింగ్స్ ఈక్వల్ గా చూపిస్తున్నాయి మాతాజీ ఆ ప్రదేశాలన్నిటినీ కూడా. తర్వాత చోటీ చోటీ కీర్తన చాలా బాగుంది మాతాజీ. అది ఎంత దివ్యంగా ఉందో ప్రతిదీ. అండ్ వీళ్ళందరూ వాళ్ళ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్లు చెప్తుంటే చాలా హ్యాపీగా అనిపిస్తుంది మాతాజీ. నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయలేకపోతున్నాను. ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళ అసోసియేషన్ దొరకడం చాలా చాలా బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ అనిపిస్తుంది మాతాజీ. ప్రపాద్ బ్లెస్సింగ్స్, గురు శిష్య మీ అందరి అనుగ్రహంతో ఇలాంటి సాంగత్యం దొరికింది మాతాజీ. యాక్చువల్లీ నిన్న మీరు 5 పెట్టినప్పుడు అన్ని వినాలనిపించింది మాతాజీ. మీరేమో అందులో ఒక్కటే సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోమన్నారు. చాలా టఫ్ టాస్క్ మాతాజీ అది. కానీ అసలు జపాకి పెడితే అందులో అందరూ దానికే వచ్చేసి మళ్ళీ December 7th నుంచి ఆ జపాది స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందంటే చాలా తొందరగా ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు వచ్చేస్తుందా అనిపిస్తుంది మాతాజీ.
అది మాకు అదృష్టం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మాతాజీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ. దండవత్ ప్రణామ్ ప్రభుజీ.
నా తర్వాత ప్రభుకి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసి నేను చెప్తా. చాలా సంతోషం సులోచన. థ్యాంక్ యూ. హరే కృష్ణ. హరే కృష్ణ.
మాతాజీ మా ఆల్టర్ చూడండి.
జై హరి బోల్. హరే కృష్ణ. హరే కృష్ణ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సులోచన. హరి బోల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. హరే కృష్ణ. Flavia, are you able to? Thank you, Sulochana.
Yes, I'm available. I just wanted to again say thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And I really appreciate everything that you've been doing, and my whole family has enjoyed it. I actually also sent 2 audios from my oldest daughter and my sister who really enjoyed the Kartik month. And there's nothing that I can think that you improve upon at all. I just want you to please make Krishna bless you in everything that you do. I know that you're stepping right in his lotus feet because everything you do is so intensified in bliss. It's as if he's speaking through your mouth and your voices are coming and we see you, but it's Krishna that is guiding you, and it's Radharani that is speaking, and everything, it's just, everybody knows that you're angelically directed, and he's just bestowed so much mercy upon you, and I just pray that it will always continue because you're just wonderful. And we are very, very grateful. My entire family is so grateful for you. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dearest Rasarani. We are so grateful to you. Thank you.
And we are very grateful to you, especially me. You both are so dear to my heart. So dear to my heart. I know that our past lives together have been blissful and that we have many more to come if we stay in this material world.
Absolutely.
And even in the spiritual. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Love you from the bottom of my heart.
All of your blessings are very, very valuable to us.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Please convey our heartfelt gratitude to everyone. Everyone.
Yes,
Please.
Tristan, come say hi. Tristan is here with me.
Oh,
We
Kristen,
watching with me.
hi. Loved your message.
it's
It was
wonderful.
so sweet of you to
I'm
do
so
that.
sorry. Maybe you couldn't hear it very well. I apologize.
No, we'll get it forwarded to us. Don't worry. We will listen to it at least 10 million times more because, that's how we get addicted to you. So we will.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Just Francie Maxwell, and I'm Flavia's oldest sister. And saying that I really, truly enjoyed
5 years elder
journey
sister.
and seeing the temple and learn about Krishna and the many gods and the travels. It's really fascinating, and I've learned so much about the different temples and the trees and the various ruins and villages and the history that's tied into that and relate to that and explaining, and also like the singing that you all do together and the songs afterwards and the prayers. So I find it very enlightening and very uplifting, and I have truly enjoyed it. Makes you want to go yourself, and just to find out that you have been to all these places is fascinating. All right, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's exciting to know that you also came with us to all these wonderful places, and some of these are rooted in the Indian culture, which sometimes is not comprehensible. There must be some culture shock that you may have perceived, but still you're able to appreciate it. That goes a long, long way to show your devotion.
And that is proof that, love goes beyond borders. The language of love goes beyond borders. And that's what Krishna is giving us. So we are so grateful. And that we are so happy that, you were able to, draw some benefit out of this. So we are, our journey is successful. So thank you. And we have more journey to go. This is not
My name is Layla. Just wanted to say thank you for the experience. Appreciate you taking the time out to do the fun. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Flavia, and we are so grateful to you. Thank you. Next, can we have Kajal? And right after Kajal, we can have Lavanya. So Kajal. Kajal, can you unmute yourself, please? Oh, you're trying. It's KG. KG. Prabhu, can we unmute KG? Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, me once again. So the statement that resonated with me was what Prabhu had mentioned about where we, where we have our mind, be it in Vrindavan or Mayapur, but our physical. Can you just explain a little bit about that? Because sometimes it's difficult to always have your consciousness in the holy Dham. How can we do that? How can we have that mindset? But when we're, for example, in Columbus or wherever we are, it's difficult to have your mind always in the Dham.
Yeah, it's said that, as soon as we think of something, then we are immediately there. You think of, being in London with your parents, you're there, although physically you may still be in Columbus. So it's more about the consciousness. That's why Srila Prabhupada named our society International Society for Krishna Consciousness. It's not Krishna activities. So we may not be physically present in the Dham, but in our consciousness, if we are always thinking of the Dham, if we are thinking of the pastimes of Krishna, if we are thinking of the pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, then we are constantly associating with the Dham. We are in the Dham in that sense.
And it is the, we are doing these activities, we are engrossed in the daily activities, but the motivation for doing these activities is what absorbs us into where we are. So if the motivation is greed, if we are making money because of greed, that's different. Motivation could be vengeance, motivation could be pride or arrogance. But if the motivation is love, the motivation is love for Krishna, that, for example, while we are doing something, we can remember what were the 12 forests of Vrindavan, and just remembering that in sequence absorbs ourselves in this Vraja Mandala Parikrama. What happened in Lohavan? What was the main events in Lohavan? What were the main events in Madhuvan? And just by thinking like this, especially when we are not engaged in something else, if we put our mind to these things, then automatically when we are engaged in those activities, these thoughts will come in. So we start by engaging our mind in remembering about Brajadham, chanting the holy name and all of that, when we are not engaged in other activities, whatever time we have. Then slowly, slowly that will seep into automatically when we are actually doing other activities.
Thank you so
And
much.
another thing I wanted to point out, yeah, just one more thing I wanted to say is, Kalasudha Mataji, do you remember we spoke last time and I was saying I was lonely here, I had no family, you know, etc. But now I found so many wonderful devotee brothers and sisters that I would never have seen anywhere else. And I'm so thankful that you told me that, because it's actually materialized now. So, you know,
you are our family.
This is
you
my real family.
You are our family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
you.
so much,
It means a lot
Kaju.
to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.
So, Gunjan Mataji, are you there? Gunjan Mataji? Gunjan Mataji, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga.
Hare Bol.
First of all, I'm truly grateful and indebted to both of you for such wonderful lectures, and especially Parikrama. I, the fallen soul,
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I did not have to be a part of this parikrama, but I did not attend any lecture online. This is for the first time I have logged in. I just used to listen to your recordings since my timings used to clash, working timings used to clash with this class. So I'm truly grateful. It was truly, you know, a blissful journey, I would say. And I'm the most fallen soul and I was a part of it, so I could not ask for anything more than that. And Mataji and Prabhuji, the amount of hard work you both had put in, you know, in assimilation, so many pictures and assimilation of pastimes, and, you know, presenting them, it was truly inspiring. And as Mother Flavier has also very rightly said, it is just magical. And it is no human being, an ordinary human being can do it. So there is a divine hand, we all can feel it. There is a divine hand because everybody else is saying that they felt, you know, getting transported to the holiest land of Vrindavan. So taking so many consciousness together, transporting them to this land of Vrindavan, there is a magical hand. There's a hand of Krishna and Radharani. So very true, she has told that. And the aura and the energy you both you know, display after listening even to the recordings, you know, the whole house used to get charged and I could feel the vibration throughout the day, you know, just because of your aura and energy. Maybe that used to keep the house so lively throughout the day. And Mataji, I would also take this opportunity to thank Rasika Mataji, my Path Pradashak Guru, and Benita Mataji, who very kindly motivated me to join these classes, because I had known about these classes, but I had never joined that. So they coaxed me that you should at least attend and, you know, you should be a part of it. So my pranams to all of you. And Mataji, I would also like to add that I was highly motivated by all the kids, listening to them and just looking at their consciousness made me feel ashamed of myself. So it was really wonderful. And Mataji, I want to add one more thing. You were asking for, like, I have come to know about the upcoming workshops you both are planning. So I was just wondering if there can be a couple workshop, or because you both make a
the workshop. Yes, of
the
course.
workshop or something where, you know, husband and wife, because not in every family both of them have same consciousness. So like both have it may be common in many families. So like if you can motivate both of them, and some guidelines how to live grahastha life, you know, effectively, so that would be great, Mataji.
Yeah, that's an excellent suggestion. Right. Duly noted. We request our organizers to please make a note so we can definitely work on that. Fantastic suggestion. Thank you.
Well, I would not take more time because 2 minutes are very less. We all can go for 2 hours each.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
We are very grateful to you. Thank you. Asmi, we are coming to you in a minute. Better just give us a little time. Lavanya Mataji, we'll come to you right after that. Lavanya?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru and Gauranga. I should say thank you to Keshavi Mataji and Venkatesh Prabhu, because they have encouraged us to listen your classes. They used to send link daily in group, and really thanks to them. When you started Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, I missed the class. From 2 months, I'm daily, without missing the class, I'm listening your class. I'm emotionally and mentally attached to you and Prabhu. Every morning I wait for 7 the time when class will start, Mataji. I can't wait to see both of you and listen to Krishna stories and Leelas. I have never gone to any of these places, Mataji, which you have taken us virtually. Now I can't wait to visit all these Punya Kshetras. Please, Mataji, plan the yatra to all these places. So we want to join, Mataji, and hear again and again to these stories narrated by you and Prabhu. I just love the way you and Prabhu take class, the voice modulation, and the way you both enact to few scenes. I'm waiting for the day when I get to see you and Prabhu in real. Have seen you once, but we never met Prabhu. I'm waiting for the day when I can actually offer my humble obeisances by doing it. We really need your blessings, Mataji and Prabhuji. Please keep me in your prayers, Mataji. 3 of us. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for
Thank you, Lavanya Mataji. We're so grateful to you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Asmi. That's Rasika's name. Yes. Can we have
Mataji and Prabhuji? I really like the Vrindavan Parikrama a lot, and I also like the beautiful pictures that you shared, and also the beautiful pastimes that you narrated. I really liked it. I like Govardhan and Radha Kund, Sham Kund, Krishna Balaram Temple, and all the beautiful places. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Vacha. Thank you.
Mataji, thank you so much once again, and I pray to Srimati Radharani to bestow her merciful sidelong glance upon both of you. Hari Bol, Danvat Pranam.
Thank you, Rasika. Thank you. Hari Bol. Thank you, Asmi. Hari Bol, Beta. Thank you. Okay, so who do we have next? Okay, Garima, you had requested to go first. Please, now we'll get to you, Garima. Please. Garima, are you there, beta? Okay, Benita? Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam.
Hare
So,
Krishna.
Mataji, I would like to share this video because on request of many devotees, I have received a lot of recorded messages. So I've put up one more gratitude video which I could show you.
Sure, we'd love
Can you make me the host, Mataji?
I can't, Divyang. Yes, you are.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes.
So right after that video, we can have Sananda and Keshavi. So,
Is this visible, Mataji?
yes, yes. Yes. Visible.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji, all goes to Srila Prabhupada, Dandavas Pranams. I like how you take the Vraja Mandala Parikrama. I never went to Vrindavan, but because of you guys taking this class, I keep on asking my parents to take me to Vrindavan. I like, some of my favorite places are Talvan, Bahulavan, Lohavan, Govardhan and Shamkund and Radhakund. My favorite pastime and place is Talvan and the killing of Dhenukasur. I like how you explain each slide and the pastime behind them. I also like answering the quiz questions. If by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, if we meet in Vrindavan, together can we do the Vraja Mandala Parikrama? Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji, all glory to Shri Prabhupada. I like your virtual class, and my favorite one of our places is Govardhan, Shamkund and Radhakund, and I like the Radharani pictures and also Krishna's pictures. If we meet you in your house, you can take me to your house. Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji. I like watching some of your stories. I wake up early sometimes to attend my class. My mother wakes me up, and I like some of your stories. Also, I like Grandma and Radharani so much, and I love you so much.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much for this virtual Parikrama sessions. The session was very, very nice, very interesting. I also followed the Vraja Mandala Parikrama. I had also followed Jagannath Puri Parikrama and Himalayan Parikrama. The leelas which you described is like wow. It is like we can actually visualize them, and we can also. It is like we can actually see the leelas happening in front of our eyes. It is like such wonderful experience. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Mataji and Prabhuji. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the wonderful sessions you had given, especially the Vraja Mandala Parikrama. It was really out of the world, the way you narrated the stories. You just took us into the Leelas completely. I always used to wonder what is there to see for one whole month in Vraja Mandala Parikrama. I was wondering, the Mandala Parikrama is just 9 days, but for like one full month, what is there to see? But it's so amazing, Mataji. I really, and the best place which I liked is Tulasi Maharani from Kamyavan. I've never done Vraja Mandala Parikrama till now, and this is my first time virtually. And thanks to both of you and the way you narrated the stories, it was so good, Mother.
हरे कृष्णा माता जी, अज्जी कालसुरा माता अज्जी अद्वैत चंद्र प्रभु जी, कोटि कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम। शिल प्रभुपाद शिल गुरुदेव की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलराम सुभद्रा की जय। शिल गुरुदेव शिल प्रभुपाद श्री जी गौरनिताय श्री लड्डू गोपाल की जय। माता जी, we cannot explain in words what actually we feel. Our whole family is sitting like a Mahabharata and Ramayana start, and they all sitting in a team like that. They all sitting and hearing attentively Shridham Vrindavan Dham Yatra. And they also get the mercy by your eyes and Prabhuji's eyes, and all the darshan is live, Mataji. We can feel the potency, how much hard work you and Prabhuji will do. And Mataji, Prabhuji's realization and your realization is touched to heart. You take us in Shri Shama Kunda, Radha Kunda, Bimal Kunda, Gauri Kunda, Adi Badrinath, Chardham Yatra, and हरिद्वार, ऋषिकेश, व्रज केदार, चरण पहाड़ी, 84 खंबा, and Yasoda Kunda, Uddhav Kunda, Govind Kunda, and last Brahman Kunda, and then Bhaktidev Sisi Tulasi Maharani Kunda. Hari Hari Gauranga. There is no words to your and Prabhuji's sincere seva. And at the end of the class, there is a Vaishnav Shanga. That is the cream of the cake, Mataji. So from starting prayer to end class, Mataji, the tears is not stopped when we enter in the Govind Dham, or that is a Brahman Ghat, or Yashoda Kund, or Vrinda Kund, or Uddhav Kunda, Mataji. And all the gopis are, the mood is to serve Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev. And when they need the Charan Raj Krishna, then the gopis are the first, they will give that Charan Raj to Narad Muni. Even Narad Muni accept that I am not ready to give a Charan Raj to Lord Krishna. So what is the mood of gopis? And we learn a lesson that what is our mood? To serve Gopir Bhav Padakamalam, Das Dasanu Das Bhav. Das Dasanu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Dandavad Pranam, Mataji and Prabhuji. We are very much grateful to you because we attended the 30 days virtual Vrindavan Parikrama. It was so nice, it was so divine. So we don't know, in the future also we may attend, we are able to attend or not, but it was so nice. The way of how you are telling the stories of the each dham and the pictures which you have selected, it was so fantastic. And each of the stories, it was so nice, like not even the youngsters and the old people, even the children, they were very attracted, especially my daughter Bhakti Priya. She was very inspired by attending the virtual Vrindavan.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. I am very thankful to you and Prabhu that by attending your lectures, then classes, I was so inspired. Thank you very much. And I was always, I was asking my mother every day that next where we are going, to which place we are going in Vrindavan. I was so curious about
Hare Krishna, pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you both for doing this wonderful service, the conducting virtual yatras. We don't have time, unfortunately, we don't have the means also to visit these places. So, when we see your program, we just remember the pastimes. We get the opportunity to know about the pastimes of Krishna. It's like almost like visiting the place, in a virtual way.
Danita, what an amazing service you've done. I mean, words fall short.
All of the devotees, thank you for sharing your realizations.
We are so grateful to you. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anjudi, you want to share your darshan of Tulsi Maharani? Please, can you come? Please, can we turn? Yes.
Hare Krishna. Jai
Hare
Shri Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Thank you for your patience.
We are so grateful.
No. I have trying to learn from you, Bhaiya Bhabhi. And I want to tell all the devotees today that I have got a special relation now from Prabhuji and Mataji. They have become my Bhaiya and Bhabhi. Hari Bol. I will just turn my camera.
Yes.
Can you see?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jai.
wow.
Beautiful.
My Ashtagopis and this, and Radha Krishna Ashtagopis, then Tulsi Maharani and Saligramji, and and all bhog. And today I have got besan laddu as is your favorite, and good sandesh you had told me, and good sandesh for Bhaviji, and rasgulla, and I have got this badam milk and akhrod and some fruits and samosa for you. And yeah, after this is a Mahaprasad after offering to the Lord.
Thank you. Beautiful Darshan Deep. Beautiful.
Thank you for everything, just, we are so blessed. On behalf of all the devotees, I will just say, we are so blessed to have your association and your selfless service. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. तुलसी महारानी की जय, राधा रानी की जय, जय श्री राधे, जय श्री राधे, जय श्री राधे. Thank you so much.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. Thank you for the wonderful darshan. Thank you. Sananda.
Hare Krishna everyone, my name is Sananda, I'm from India. This is for the second time I'm attending your session, and it's all because of Flavier who gave me the link, because we're connected in such a way that like learning BG slokas together and discussing the purport. I'm so grateful for Flavier for introducing me for these sessions, and I really love to see you couple. I'm just first year in my college, and I'm so grateful. Like, I just wanted to share that your parikram was beautiful. I didn't attend it live, but I just saw the videos which are uploaded in YouTube and all. It was so beautiful, and I'm so grateful I saw you both today. And I'm surprised that Mataji also knows Telugu, which is my mother tongue. And I have no words more to speak. No, I just love you both staying together, preaching a lot. And my ambition is also preaching. And I just left all these things like material education, and I just took Shastras as my subjects in my first year, like Vyakarana, Sahitya, and Jyotisha, and all the Sanskrit grammar, which is so useful for my bhakti. And I am practicing Krishna consciousness for the past 10 years. So I'm so grateful for you both. And I would like you to help me for my services like Bhagavad Gita and all. Whenever I need some guidance, I would love to take your guidance. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Flavier, for introducing me. Yes, please.
We are always at your service. So thank you so much.
We are happy to assist you in your services. Thank you for finding us qualified to be able to serve you and assist you. And Kalasudha actually knows 7 or 8 languages. She knows Bangla, Telugu, Kannada, so many, even Arabic. Of course, English.
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Yes, Mataji and Prabhu, how can I just contact you in way?
Are you a part? You can get our number from Flavia.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Right. Bhakti Priya, you get less than 2 minutes, okay? Come.
So that Keshavi Mataji.
Yeah, we'll have Keshavi Mataji. Bhakti Priya is wanting to go very badly. So Bhakti Priya, you can turn on.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, and happy Tulasi Saligrama marriage ceremony.
Same to you, beta.
Mataji, I have drawn one picture of Vrinda Devi. I like to show that.
Okay, quickly. Wow, so cute.
Oh, wow.
So cute.
From Tulasi, she is manifesting.
Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. You take a picture and send us, okay, Bhakti Priya?
Yes, Mataji. And I have decorated one more.
Okay.
These are my dolls. I have changed them into Vrinda Devi and Krishna.
Oh, how cute. And they're getting married.
Any real Tulasi.
Very nice. Very sweet. Thank you, Bhakti Priya, for the beautiful darshan. So cute, really.
Amazing.
I love your Barbie Tulasi. So cute.
Vrinda Devi is holding that little bird.
Yeah, Barbie's holding the little bird also. Jai, Barbie Vrinda ki jai. So cute. Thank you, Bhakti Priya. Thank you, beta.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you for
Hare
showing
Krishna.
all of us how
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam.
So pretty decorated. And even Anjudi, we forgot to mention, Anjudi, you look so cute. All of you are looking so wonderful, really dressed up for the marriage. So thank you for doing that. Thank you. Very sweet, beta. Thank you. Okay, so next, Garima has been waiting a long time. I want to give chance to the kids. Garima, are you there, beta? Garima? Garima. Okay, if not Garima, then let's go to Shamala. Shamala Gopika.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Prabhupada, Jai Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I would. Can you hear me, Mataji?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So regarding Vraja Mandala Parikrama and what's like, if I start thanking, I have to thank every day, every moment. So because every moment I'm getting the guidance from you personally, really, I'm very grateful to both of you, Prabhuji and Mataji, and Vraja Mandala Parikrama, like Sunday sermons, but still, like but now I decided that I will, but I get mercy to go to Vrindavan. So I will watch all the videos and take my. So then I will start my yatra. So that like I can really see Vrindavan through my ears and through the devotees I can see Vrindavan. So I'm very, very grateful. It's very much Maharaj and God. So I'm very grateful. Very much. And every time, like sometimes, whenever I hear your the parikrama, the way that you explain, and one day I'm literally crying and crying when I will go. So my longing is so increasing a lot now. So after hearing, when I get chance to go, so I'm very badly longing for that. And that longing I got after visiting your the Vraja Mandala Parikrama virtually. At least by your mercy, by both of your mercy, I get chance to at least go in virtual darshan. So thank you very much, Mataji. Thank you so much for that. And by your guidance, I did also, Mataji, Tulasi, Viva.
Right. So pretty.
Yeah, Tulsi Maharani.
Ki jai. Beautiful, beautiful, Shamala. Very beautiful.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So next we have
Amaresh Kar. Prabhu. Can we unmute? Okay, yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam. All grace for Guru His Holiness Jai Pataka Sai Maharaj and my Shiksha Guru Pankaj Navadas Prabhu. Actually, last few days we are getting so much emptiness about this spiritual line, but we last this month we have prayed to Damodar, please help us. Suddenly, Pranabandhu Das Prabhu and Jamuna Das Mataji, they came to us. Pranagominda Prabhu and Jamuna Das Mataji came us, and they are giving us one opportunity to connect with both of you. We are very grateful to Pranabandhu Das Prabhu and Jamuna Das Prabhu. They are helping us, and
অনেক ধন্যবাদ প্রভু, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ যে আপনারা এখানে এসেছেন, আপনারা আমাদের সঙ্গে যোগাযোগ করছেন। আমরা খুবই কৃতজ্ঞ। আপনারা আমাদের সঙ্গে থাকবেন। আপনাদের ভক্তি দেখে আমাদের খুবই ভাল লাগছে প্রভু। আপনারা ইন্সপায়ার করেন আমাদেরকে। অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ প্রভু। অনেক ধন্যবাদ। হরে কৃষ্ণ মাতাজি, হরে কৃষ্ণ, প্রণাম। হরে কৃষ্ণ, হরে কৃষ্ণ, অনেক ধন্যবাদ। কেশবী।
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji and Mataji, please accept humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga. First, I would like to express my gratitude. You are exemplifying the power of association and how deep we can delve into the ocean of bhakti. So with this, even though we call it as virtual Vraja Mandala Parikrama, it is no less than actual parikrama. Actually, it looks like more than actual, physically going there. The narration that you both are doing, the amount of dedication that you're showing, it just shows that how much we ourselves are actually not, doing that. If we measure ourselves to the service wise, it's very minute. So there's a lot to learn for us. But you are exemplifying as a wonderful, preachers and influencing us to take up Krishna Bhakti and serve Srila Prabhupada mission and Gauranga mission. So koti pranam to both of you, and thank you for your wonderful association, and we want you to continue, and we pray to Krishna and Gauranga that you both stay healthy and safe and continue to preach and inspire us, and so that we can at least do our little effort to just carry on the message that you're all giving in some way or the form in the neighborhood that we live. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Prabhuji, please accept my respectful humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. And Mataji, please accept my respectful humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. Mataji, we are so fortunate that you both are in our life, because whenever we fall down little bit also, but with your lectures, again we connect to the bhakti again. When I first uploaded your lecture in YouTube, that day I prayed, Kalasudha Mataji and Advaita Prabhuji lectures should spread all over the world. Everyone should listen because of your lectures only. I know how much I've increased my bhakti Rata Beach in my heart. I know that. I remember because of you both only Guru Maharaj entered in my life, and I've changed my life because of you both. So I wanted you both to go to all the corner, just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and preach. Now I'm able to see, and I'm seeing that so many, not only the young girls and the little kids are also changed their hearts by just listening your lectures and pictures, everything. Really, Mataji, today I'm feeling so ecstatic. Like, my Shiksha Gurus are words are going all over world, and so many fallen souls are changing like me, so many are changing. It should continue forever and ever and ever and ever. I'm so sorry I'm not able to serve you much. But the parikrama was so good, Mataji. Whenever Prabhuji say, you dip in the water, we are trying to dip in the water and we are feeling it. Like, we are dipping 3 times in the water. And by your lectures, inspiration, Ditya also, she did Vraja Mandala Parikrama. Like, she got the opportunity to do one-day program with the kids. So she also did same thing. She just repeated the words what you shared. She is also saying, now we are in the Prema Sarovar, please dip in the water. The water. She also repeated same thing, just like you both. Mataji, you both in my life, I don't know words also to share anything, but everything you are. Thank you so much. Koti pranam. Please continue. I'm waiting for Chaitanya Charitamrtam Nectarian from your lotus mouth. And also I'm eagerly waiting for Mataji's birthday, December 6th. Haribol. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Haribol. And we love you so much. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
You're all
Keshavi.
great souls, and we are very happy to have all the association of all of you great souls.
And that you both are our family, that is our greatest fortune, really, Keshavi. Prabhuji, my dearly elder brother, always protective, always protective. I mean, that's what I just cherish about Prabhuji's relationship. And then Keshavi, of course, no words that you are, except, I can't describe. I just don't have words to say about you. Thank you.
Mataji, it's a request, Prabhuji request. This is a new home of Radha Madan Mohan. We want your both lotus feet to enter this Sankirtan Bhavan, Mataji. Please shower your mercy one more time.
It will be like a retreat. We'll come and we'll just, resort. We are coming to your resort.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, whoever is attending from India, your classes, we will invite all of them here, Mataji, to take that of you both.
By that time, we'll brush up on our Telugu and we'll do nice Telugu sessions.
Mataji, one question. I'm so sorry. I'm taking your time. We have a lotus feet of Guru Maharaj. Shall we put that lotus feet in the puja room down, or we need to put outside? Outside is better.
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
A little bit away from the altar. Outside is better. That way, Guru Maharaj won't feel embarrassed in front of Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you. Haribol, Haribol. Yes, Divyangi and Prem Vikas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam.
Please accept the respectful reasons of Mataji and Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Like the very first time, Mataji, I heard about Vraja Mandala from you when you had gone. So then you came and narrated so beautifully, and you sowed the desires in my heart to go for Vraja Mandala. But when I would go, that was always like a desire in my heart because it needs like 1 month off. I didn't know when I could be ever able to make it. But this time you took us. Like my desire was also to come with you whenever you go next, and this time you actually took us. So thank you so much, Mataji. It was beautiful. We pray that this whatever you gave us, we can carry it through it, and that remains imprinted in our consciousness, just like Prabhuji said.
And your narrations were beautiful, Mataji. I mean, I cannot say anything about that. But equally beautiful were the slides, the pictures that you had selected. I mean, those were bringing those pastimes into life. And and also so were the Kirtans. So, and just like Keshi Mataji was saying how Ditya did with the kids, so I'm also doing the same thing with our kids here. So we also started going on parikram. But only thing so far, whatever you cover in one day, we take about a week to cover. But yes, we are also following your footsteps.
Very well.
Really.
Thank you so much, Mataji. No, thank you. Like two smaller words to say for what you're all doing for us.
And we have, for you, thank you is a small word. For us, we have no words to express our gratitude to both of you, because if you both, this would not have been possible without you both. We say next, and magically the slide goes next. You are the magic behind that. So we thank you so much. I mean,
thank you for engaging us in some service, Mataji.
It's so wonderful. You are the, one who's running the show. So we are so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you for everything, Mataji. I mean, no words. Already people are sharing several things. This continuous yatra, almost 9-10 months, like from March, you are doing, continuously. I don't know how you are doing. I know you're so many things you are going through also, but you're able to do, happily, and I can see a lot of people, connecting, and really, you're showering a lot of mercy on every one of us. Thank you, engaging us engaging us in this service, Mataji. I mean, it's really, changed a lot of our consciousness also last few months. We can see that. As everybody is saying, in really words short, to tell glories about you. But we thank you for everything. And just one request, Mataji, just like Vraja Mandala is every year, we also hope this yatra also continues every year. That you can take us to Vraja Mandala every year.
Done.
Yeah.
Hari
Thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji, for being our support, our pillars that we can depend on anytime, any day. And there are just no words of how we are grateful to you, and how you've become like pillars of support in our lives as well.
What do you have to say for you? You're telling for us, Prabhu.
No, at the same time, I mean, you're always in I mean, so much to learn from you all, always in the background and wanting to help in whatever different way, and never like Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Savishnuna Amanina Manadena, no respect for oneself, but all respect for others. And that is something which we learn from you as well. So thank you for being a wonderful example, wonderful friends, and that we can just share our hearts, and without any judgment, without any um,
restriction of time.
Restriction of time. You're just always available. It is. We sometimes feel embarrassed that how much we may be troubling you, but you're always ready for service, always ready for anything. And thank you for doing that.
We take your words, your blessings.
There are so many other devotees who are coming up and helping and wanting to be engaged, as well as engaging us. And it all starts with you, and you are always there. We pray that our association with both of you, Nitya Sangha, continues eternally.
Thank you. Please don't let go of us, Mother, even if we go.
Cannot afford that. We cannot let go anybody from this group. Anytime I see even one person leaving from Zoom, it's oh, why are they leaving? Oh, why are they leaving now?
We'll not take much time. There might be others waiting then.
No, but Hema Mataji, Benita Mataji, Rajeshwari, all of them, this entire team that has come together, with the YouTube channel, we are so grateful. So grateful. Such talented, amazing souls, and Benita stayed up till 1:30 in the night last night making the videos. Thank you doesn't suffice even to cover what you all are doing. So
helped by Nikhil Prabhu.
Yes.
And then Hema Mataji, anytime she's available and very quick. And it's just amazing. We are just very much surprised. You do not stop to amaze us.
Yeah, and the talent that you all have is far out. But I missed all the kids. Garima, are you there? Did you leave?
Everyone went to sleep.
Maybe they've already gone to sleep. But we missed Garima. We missed seeing you. And I think even Kirti. But they both really worked hard today in the wedding invitation, and we thank them both. So again, thank you all so much. So we'll stay in touch, and we will.
Next, we will meet is for Japa workshop on December 7th. But in between,
you will hear from us.
You will hear from us. We may do some little bhajan sandhya here and there, some things for in the next 1 week, sprinkle to get your association.
So that we don't lose the touch. So we will stay in touch. And we are always in together in service. So please do not feel that we are not having any program. Oh, what happened? So please don't be worried. We will be coming, and we will be having, regular association with all of you.
Jai Shri Vraja Mandala Parikrama ki Jai. Shri Kartik Yatra ki Jai. Shri Kartik Maas ki Jai. Shri Vrinda Devi ki Jai. Tulasi Shalika ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Savior of the whole world. His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srila Guru ki Jai.
Thank you.
Bhakti Melos Sangha ki Jai.
Kala Sudha Mataji ki Jai. Advaita Chandra Prabhu ki Jai.
Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Mataji. All glories to you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji and Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dee. Hare